Phật đã xa đời, Chúa đã lên ngôi. Hôm nay chỉ còn có con người ngậm ngùi dắt dìu nhau trong cơn tăm tối.
All right. Anything else, Mother? Any questions concerning all that? This stuff that we read? Or you were too busy listening? It's always me who talks, and then you say, Master talks a lot. I talk for all of you. You have to talk also. Yeah, it's difficult to listen and think at the same time, huh? Or any questions about the last story? About the one-year king? Wouldn't you like to be a king like that?
No.
Well, better than never. Many people like to be leaders. And sometimes they come up to sit just for a while. The seat is not hot yet. They've been kicked out already. One revolution after another. In Vietnam, I remember in the later time, before the fall of Saigon or Vietnam, there were many prime ministers or presidents who came and went like yo-yo, you know. Each one came up and talked very big, very loud, and then came down, and then the other one came up, talked louder and bigger, and then came down again. I can't remember how many. And everybody clapped. I don't know who clapped, but a lot of clapping. I heard it on radio. Yeah, I was very young then, still high school, junior high school. I heard many big talks, lots of big talks, for nothing. The country was getting more and more chaotic, and then at the end, nothing gained, a lot lost. A lot of lost lives, loss of security, loss of food and necessities, loss of dignity, loss of faith in God, Buddha, lost relatives and friends and loved ones, even pet people, lost houses, homes, lost fields, all gardens, lost everything.
Yes, Master.
Many coconut groves take many, many decades to grow tall like that. It became all wither and die because of Agent Orange, for example. And that still affects people. Many children born after that were so deformed. Blind, deaf, dumb, didn't have hands, feet, eyes, ears, didn't have this, didn't have that.
Wow.
Oh, so much deformity after Agent Orange and many other chemical stuff that rained down upon that little fragile, beautiful country. On children, on women, and all elderly alike. Oh, war is hell also. I told you, humans themselves are the pandemic. They're killing each other all the time.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
And now killing babies, just like you swat a fly person or anything.
Yeah.
Or shake loose an ant person or something. Like normal.
Yes, Master.
My goodness. But yet spend a lot of money chasing after DNA or whatever DNA they chase after, even decades after, they still can find the culprit.
Yes, Master.
The killer. Yeah, recently, after many decades, they found the DNA and found out who killed one of the teenager. Only one teenager. And they chased him all these decades. But killing the baby inside the womb, nobody says anything. Even pay money for it. Using car and tax money to pay for it.
Yeah.
And pay for it. Abroad even. If somebody requests. Believe that or not. And it's a normal thing. It's legal.
Yes, Master.
But if you kill somebody outside there, you go to jail. Or be executed even. Depends on what state or what country.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You know, many wars, many hundreds of thousands of people die. And these so-called war leaders, they have to go to jail afterwards for crimes against humanity. Even after the war is over and the man already turned his life around and became a doctor and helps others instead, they still chase him and put him in jail. Milo Majkovic, something his name?
Slobodan Milosevic?
Say again?
Slobodan Milosevic. I may not be pronouncing his name correctly.
Yeah, more or less like that. In Serbia,
Yes.
or something like that. Bosnia was their war, yeah, that time. I went to Europe on a lecture tour during that war time, when Europe was on fire. There were 100,000 or maybe some tens of thousands people who died.
Yes.
And they make him alone responsible. Fine. Okay. War leader, war mongrels are never good. Fine. That I accepted. But killing millions of children and nobody says a thing. Babies. Innocent babies, not like enemies fighting each other and die, by the way.
Yes, Master.
Innocent babies, defenseless, already have a shape of humans even at the time of delivery. You kill them and nobody says anything. What kind of bloody war is this? Huh?
Yes, Master.
I'm beyond anger. You understand me?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
Sometimes I just don't want to live in this world anymore. Not because I'm depressed or anything, but I feel so disgusted, so angry,
Understand,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
and so frustrated. What kind of race of people live on this beautiful planet and do such ugly, evil things to each other and to defenseless babies? Not to talk about killing billions of animals, people, every week.
Yes.
I say every 5 minutes, maybe 1 million animals, people are killed. Or more than that, or 5 million. There's an actress, she says 5, 2 or 1 million every hour. 5 million an hour or 2 million 1 hour or 1 million an hour. She was playing in Batman, Robin, what's her name? I forgot.
Alicia Silverstone.
Yes. Alicia Silverstone, yeah. She was saying that on our TV as well.
10 billion farm animals are killed every single year in America, and that's 1 million animals per hour. That's astounding. 1 million animals per hour are slaughtered for food. That really disturbs me.
Not to talk about that even. They kill their own flesh and blood in millions, in tens of millions, all the time, not just 1 year, 2 years, or 1 day, 2 days, or 1 month, 2 months.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Every year, tens of millions of unborn or born on the day of delivery babies die in anguish. Nobody defends them, nothing. I mean, some groups, they do it, of course, but this is illegal thing everywhere. This is so disgusting, so bloody. So hellish. All these people are responsible. And they will go to deep, deep, deepest hell. Mark my words. I'm not threatening them. It will be like that.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Yes, Master.
If you have a wisdom eye, you will see. Some psychic people can see the hell. Some people can go to hell and see all that. All these meat eaters, baby killers, warmongers, children raping, molesting, they all go to the deepest hell and be in there forever. And have the same thing done to them by the devils. Again, again, and again. They cannot escape. And burning again and again alive, but they cannot die. They think they can do anything in the dark or in the locked and trapped room and nobody would know. God sees everything.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Unless you don't believe that God exists. If you don't believe God exists, what for you become a Christian priest?
Right.
Right, Master.
Living in the Vatican or going there where Jesus and Mary are worshipped.
Yes,
Right.
Master.
Yeah, what are they doing in there? If you don't teach English and you go into the English teaching school, what are you doing there?
Yes.
Right, Master.
And then even go against the principal of that English school or the owner of that English school.
Yeah.
And a bad influence to all the students, telling them don't learn English.
Yes, Master.
Isn't that funny?
Yes. Yes.
But this is what the P. Francis and all the pedophile priests are doing.
That's right,
right.
Master.
That's so illogical. But all the governments just turn the blind eyes and let the children suffer in the dark and alone. They have mouths, but they cannot tell anybody. They cannot complain anywhere. They cannot do anything. And all these governments who ignore this up to date, they will also go to hell. Who are responsible, who are supposed to take care of this and don't do it. they will also go to hell because of the shared karma. Understand me?
Yes,
Yes,
Master.
Master.
It's just like in your house you are hiding some criminal, and if the police catch the criminal in your house, you also be doomed, be accused.
Yes.
Yes.
Also do
Master.
jail term or something. Depends on the crime. You'll be classified as the accomplice.
Yes,
Yes.
Master.
Yes, Master.
All right, I keep telling that again and again. I hope they really understand what I'm saying. It's not a joke. It's not a threat. It's just reminding me that I'm so angry and I'm so frustrated that these people are supposed to be intelligent and don't understand this logic and have no compassion for helpless children and babies of 3, 4, 5 years old even. Suppose it's their babies, their children. Would they also like it and just let it go?
No, Master.
No,
Master.
Master.
Or suppose it's themselves who are these 3, 4, 5 years old kids or children,
Yes.
Yes.
altar boys and all that being raped and so injured that they even die of it
Yes.
or are murdered. Yeah, imagine the baby, 3, 4 years old, or even teenagers, so fragile, you know? And all
Yes.
these big fat priests crushing on them.
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
How can they bear it?
Yeah.
They would be crushed, broken, physically, not to talk about mentally. Many die because of that.
Oh.
Of course. They would be looking like an elephant to them, to these little children,
That's true.
babies.
Master.
Yes, Master.
Yeah. Yes,
They're
Master.
big and fat with a big belly and all that,
Yeah.
and reeking of alcohol and blood in their mouth even.
Oh.
Ugh, yuck. My God. Compared to that, hell may be better. Hell, they punish only the guilty, you know?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
They don't molest the innocent or kill the innocent. That's why they have to seduce you so that you can do bad things in order for them to punish you.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
Hell and the devils, they do that so that they can eat you. After they roast you, they eat you. Then they roast you again because you won't die there. You don't have the physical body to die or to shut it out. No. You never die in hell. You'll be punished again, and again, but you never die. That is the thing. Some hells are non-stop punishment, not even 1 second reprieve. Imagine that. You just suffer, never ends. Some hells are like that. Depends on the crime on earth.
Wow.
Này anh này em ơi, hãy cùng tôi góp lời thiết tha nguyện cầu cho muôn loài an vui. Kiếp kiếp đời đời sinh hy sinh cầu cho muôn loài